The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Better brands, bigger savings. By Pick and Save. New every day. By Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where sports medicine experts help athletes maximize their potential. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer.
We're out at Catholic Memorial High School, home of the mighty, mighty Crusaders. Hi, and welcome to Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. This week we've got highlights of the Crusaders football team, and we're going to honor their girls volleyball team as well. We've also got highlights of a major cross-country meet. We start tonight's show with the defending state champion, who's not only an outstanding athlete and a great student, but Lance, she loves running so much that she did it on another continent.
He's big time, Mark. He's Brad Preeter, and he has our Boston Store featured student athlete.
Fast and smart. Morgan Florsheim is the defending Division II state cross-country champion, and she knows repeating won't be easy.
Definitely doesn't mean anything going into like a new season because everything's different. New girls, new training.
Morgan, however, got off to a great start in this, her junior year. She ran to a decisive victory in the team's season-opening meet at Kern Park. It marked the first 5-kilometer girls race in Wisconsin this season. As you can see by their shirts, Morgan and her Shorewood teammates seem to approve of the distance, which has been increased from 4K for the girls this season.
Running that longer distance is certainly not a problem for Morgan. In fact, on the day of our visit, she took off from here at Shorewood High School for a 10-mile run. And this past summer, she traveled a long distance to put in some miles.
Morgan took a trip to Peru this summer through an organization called Strive. There, she and other athletes did volunteer work and got to run.
I was there for 3 weeks, and for the first 2 weeks we were in a town called Pisac, and we were doing community service. We were working in some schools there, sort of teaching and helping out with some like construction projects. So we got to run together, and it was a really great group to train with. And it's at altitude. It's at about 10,000 feet, so obviously you get the benefit from that.
Running has been a big part of the Florsheim family. Morgan's parents have both run marathons, but it's Morgan's eagerness to train hard that has allowed her to go so fast.
She every day comes with a positive attitude. She always has a goal that she's trying to meet, whether it be strength training, hill running, working on improving her overall, just running pace.
Even though she tends to finish well ahead of most teammates and competitors, Morgan gets credit for being a great teammate and friend.
Socially outgoing, hangs out with a lot of different people, and she really goes out of her way to befriend other people.
Teammates will call out Morgan by her nickname, which she got back when she joined her sister on the team.
Yeah, Mo! There was like 4 different girls named Haley on the team, and that's my sister's name. So instead of Haley, they call her Flo. And then I came on the team, and so then I was Mo Flo to differentiate between us.
Morgan's hard work and success carry over into the classroom. Coach Sarah Copeland taught Morgan in middle school.
She's really interested in the world around her, and she genuinely wants to be a smarter person, be a better student. So I think she just has this natural, willingness to want to improve herself on every level.
I like to have like a balance so I can focus on athletics and then also academics, obviously. And definitely when I'm going to look at colleges and stuff, I'll be focused on school because that's what's going to get me places.
We might see more of MoFlo later on when we have cross-country highlights in the show.
But for now, here's Colleen Hyder from Boston Store to present Morgan with her award.
Morgan, for all you do in school and for your sport, Boston Store is proud to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Will Smith of the Milwaukee Brewers. Please follow Preps Plus on Twitter and follow me at WhiteWillie31.
We're all different. But if we all stand up as one, No one stands alone. One by one, we can change the world. It's up to you and me. On Monday, October 6th, let's all make it a Blue Shirt Day for World Day of Bullying Prevention.
Available exclusively at Boston Store.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
We're back at Catholic Memorial High School on the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus. And Mark, it's time for football.
That's right, and we've got a double dip of Greater Metro Conference action in the Preps Plus highlights.
Our Greater Metro Conference action begins with Menomonee Falls paying a visit to Brookfield Central. Last season, these two teams went to overtime with Falls prevailing. This time around, each squad comes in 2-1 overall and 1-0 in conference. Brookfield Central wastes no time in marching down the field. Dominic Labalarte finds a wide-open Logan Meyer. Meyer will take it down inside the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, check out the move Malik Turner puts on the defender. Turner is untouched as he crosses the goal line, 7-0 Lancers. Next possession, they're moving again. This time, Turner leads the way with a nice block. Labalarte will work his way inside the 10. And moments later, it's Labalarte no trouble getting into the end zone, 14-0 Central. The Falls defense tries to clamp down. Jeff Marole throws down the Lancer QB for a loss, but they just couldn't keep Central from moving the chains. Later in the drive, the Lancer line makes plenty of running room for Logan Meyer. It's a 7-yard touchdown and a 21-0 Central lead at the half. Menomonee Falls fans want something to cheer about, but their team's offense just couldn't get much going. Brandon Hughes sniffs out the screen pass, and he won't let that play go anywhere. Falls quarterback Bryce McMurtry came into the game averaging better than 100 rushing yards per contest, but the Lancers held him to just 30, with Hughes again making the stop here. By the fourth quarter, the cold rain was coming down harder, making it tough to get much done. Here, Matt Patterson pressures the QB, then Joe Dubois makes the interception. Brookfield Central pitches the shutout, 21-0 is the final. The Lancers improved to 3-1 overall and 2-0 in the Greater Metro.
The season has already been a success for West Allis Hale. The Huskies won just a single game last season, but have already doubled that. And they were very competitive in a loss to Menomonee Falls last week. Meanwhile, Marquette comes off an easy win in their Greater Metro opener after two non-conference setbacks. Defense was dominant early on both sides, but the Huskies finally get on track. JoJo Bresnick to a diving Jake Carr for a big first down. A few plays later, Tyler Milliken drills this 32-yarder, and Hale jumps on top. On to the second quarter, Hilltoppers on the march, but on fourth down, Charles Williams corrals Gerard Swan for a big loss as Hale maintains a 3-0 lead at half. No big offensive plays so far, but that changed quickly in the third. Bresnick with a perfect strike in stride to Jeff Schubert, 45 yards in all, 10-0 Huskies. The Marquette offense was struggling. Time for the special teams to get them jump-started. Peter Volkert gets a piece of this punt, and the Toppers are in business. A few plays later, QB Charlie Greif takes it himself, and Marquette is on the board, down 10-7. Now to the fourth, and the Hilltoppers take the lead. Greif hits Michael Duffy, and the sophomore does the rest. A great effort just inside the pylon. Marquette grabs a 13-10 lead, and the Toppers keep that momentum. Here, Greif finds Jake Matkovich for 17 yards. Then on a 4th and goal, Greif to Matkovich one more time. This good for a 10-yard score. Marquette now up by 10. The Topper defense then seals the deal as Sam Smatek picks off Bresnik. It wasn't easy, but Marquette rallies past the scrappy Huskies 20-10 to stay unbeaten in the Greater Metro.
Huge credit to them and their coaching staff and their program. They keep getting better every year, and they gave us a real whale of a ball game. I mean, we were down coming into the second half, and you know, I don't think our boys were rattled, but I don't think that I think we needed to find a way to respond, and I'm proud of the way that we did respond. Absolutely.
Back-to-back defending Division I state champion Arrowhead faced Catholic Memorial in a Classic 8 conference matchup.
Here's Matt Queen with the Preps Plus Game of the Week.
We're at a rainy Carroll University for our Preps Plus Game of the Week, a Classic 8 conference showdown between Arrowhead and Catholic Memorial. The Warhawks, two-time defending Division I state champs, are finding out that a run at a three-peat is just as tough. Meanwhile, Catholic Memorial comes into this one 3-0, outscoring teams 110-7 so far on the season. The Warhawks get the ball to start the game, and on their first play, Cody Selhausen breaks free. Down the sideline for 62 yards, he stopped just shy of the goal line, but he punches it in himself 3 plays later, 7-0 Arrowhead. Second quarter, and the rain can't stop the passing game. Johnny Duranzo to Jordan Argue, 29-yard strike, 14-0 Arrowhead at halftime. Same score late in the third quarter when the Warhawks make a big play on special teams. This punt mishandled by the Crusaders, and Arrowhead recovers. You can't advance a muff punt though, so no touchdown, and even worse, no points. Peyton Peterson's field goal is no good, and Catholic Memorial takes over. They drive the length of the field, and in the fourth quarter, Matt Lechner fumbles going into the end zone, but quarterback Alex Bray recovers for the touchdown. It's 14-7. Crusaders coach Bill Young going for the momentum swing and calls the surprise onside kick. And what do you know? Lechner recovers for Memorial. Ensuing drive, who else? Matt Lechner, a 2-yard touchdown. 2 Catholic Memorial scores in a minute 38, tie the game at 14. The Crusader defense holds, and the offense completes the comeback. Lechner bouncing outside 30 yards for the score, 21-17 Catholic Memorial. Arrowhead with the ball, a minute 14 left. Duranzo, big play over the middle to Andy Miller, deep into Crusader territory. Setting up this, 40 seconds left. Ball on the Crusader 12. Duranzo finds Selhausen all alone in the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Arrowhead rallies for the 24-21 win, their 16th win in a row in the Classic 8 Conference.
Johnny was looking right, and I had no idea if he was going to see me or not, and he turned and he started coming, and he threw the ball, and I'm like, holy cow, this is it. And it was like, the play must have been 8 seconds in my mind, and I was just thinking, don't traffic.
We'd like to find a different way to win, but it's you know, they stay so calm. It was great. And, you know, Catholic Memorial, that was awesome. Their push at the end there was impressive.
Up next on Preps Plus, we chat with Will Smith, known after Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Lance, but the Milwaukee Brewers pitcher. We're also going to hear from a young team that's turning heads on the court.
And if you want more on fall sports, just check out the Preps Plus section of jsonline.com. You can also follow Preps Plus on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Timing. Pick and Save knows how important it is. Whether we're flying today's catch in from the coast or stocking produce from a local farm, faster is better. We know how important your time is too. That's why we now promise you a faster and friendlier checkout every trip to our store. Pick and Save. New every day.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Will Smith has been a workhorse out of the Brewers bullpen this season. The lefty with the famous namesake has also tried to keep an even keel during the team's recent struggles.
And Smith now joins us as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
You know, I just love going to practice. I love playing baseball. You know, my dad loves it. My mom loves it. So, you know, it's just baseball's always been the one that stayed and stuck, and you know, here I am now.
The game is truly a family affair for the Smith family, who joined Will this spring when the Brewers played in Atlanta. Will grew up not far from there and stays true to his roots.
You know, when I go home in the off season, I live maybe 5 minutes from my parents, so I still go see them. They have my dog, so I have to go make weekend visits to see my dog. You know, during the off season, we have a pretty close family.
You might be surprised to hear it, but Will Smith says growing up, he was a chubby kid who got picked on a lot. Luckily, Will kept growing taller, and he kept working towards his goal, one step at a time.
I was always, you know, the short, you know, chubby little kid that everybody picked on. And, you know, I just kind of learned what hard work will do. You know, you always had to, you know, my parents always taught me, you know, you just got to work for what you want. You know, I wanted to be a big league baseball player, and nothing was going to stop me.
Considering the Brewers' recent struggles, Will can relate to young players experiencing the same thing.
And I know it's hard at the high school level because I was the same way. I hated losing. You think the world revolves around your high school season, that one game. If you don't win, the season's over. I mean, that's not true. But just show up, be a good teammate, take care of your friends, you know, respect your coaches, obviously get your schoolwork done first, and then after that it's playtime, and just work hard. That's all it is.
Smith remains close with his high school baseball coach, Greg Hamilton.
When I go home for the offseason, I see him. We hold baseball camps at my high school. You know, I help him with those. He's still a big part of my baseball career for sure.
Will Smith is living proof to the kids back home that you don't have to be a star athlete as a young kid to make the majors.
You know, in the little leagues, you know, when you're playing with all your kids from, you know, your elementary school and middle school, you brag and whatever, and I was always just no, it's just Will, whatever. But no, it's different.
The girls volleyball team here at Catholic Memorial is made up of mostly underclassmen, but that hasn't stopped them from setting up the wins this season.
April Boblin brings you the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Most of the time, a young team means an inexperienced team. But when you have 4 freshmen starting on the CMH girls volleyball team last season, it means they're ready to bump, set, and spike with the best of them. And they're proving it.
The start of the season has been absolutely incredible. We have been working as a team right from the start, and we just clicked right away.
Last year we were young and inexperienced. This year is a team that's still young but much more experienced. I'm very pleasantly surprised at how quickly they have matured and have risen to the occasion. They've looked at obstacles and have taken care of business. I'm really pleased with what they're doing.
Most programs this young would say they're in a rebuilding year, but that's not the case with these Crusaders.
Last year was the year where we tried to lay a really strong foundation, and we're putting on the first floor and the second floor now. So it's not rebuilding, but continuing to build, certainly.
With a solid record so far and going 2-0 in the Classic 8, these girls have their eyes on the prize.
Definitely getting to state and winning state.
Something that we do in practice is we try to make our practices as much as a competitive atmosphere as we possibly can, so when we get there, it's not going to be that hard. And when we get into the finals, which we plan on doing, it should just come naturally for us.
These Crusaders have adopted a special team motto that keeps them motivated.
It is De Kunst de Mogelijken, and it means the art of the possible. Art of the possible means that we are going to work as a team collectively and keep going towards our goal, which it will be state and conference champions.
There's a reason this team is off to a great start, and it's more than just because of talent.
On the court and off the court is the same. This is a great team. We love each other. We support each other all the time. We encourage each other on and off the court, in school, out of school. Just a great team all together.
Everybody picks each other up. I think it's just a great energy team and a characteristics team.
Congratulations, girls, for being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Sit tight, we've got action from a major cross-country meet.
That's coming up next on the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus.
At Pick and Save, we know timing is everything. The quicker we can get produce to you, the fresher it tastes. Like the premium strawberries we have delivered fresh to our stores each and every day. Doing what matters for your family. Every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath a microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's health network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
We're all different. But if we all stand up as one, no one stands alone. One by one, we can change the world. It's up to you and me. On Monday, October 6th, let's all make it a Blue Shirt Day for World Day of Bullying Prevention.
Available exclusively at Boston Store.
Did you know approximately half of youth pitchers report some level of elbow or shoulder pain at least once during the season? Joining us is Dr. William Rosh, orthopedic surgeon, director of sports medicine at the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, and team physician for the Milwaukee Brewers. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
There are a lot of all-stars out there and wannabe all-stars out there among the little leaguers. Tell us, what are some of the biggest mistakes you see for kids who are throwing?
Probably for the young kids, it's just throwing too much. Shoulder, elbow, we're never designed to throw baseballs the way we do today, and you can create overuse injuries. So just backing off on the number of pitches they throw oftentimes takes care of the problem.
Let's talk about treatment. What are some things they can do if they are injured?
Well, first off, you stop the throwing, and that doesn't mean stopping baseball altogether, but maybe going to first base or just swinging the bat. If that doesn't work, then there's physical therapy to strengthen the shoulder and strengthen the elbow. Finally, you can do motion analysis to see what they're doing wrong, or surgery if you can't make them better with those things.
All right, Dr. Rosh, thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
To learn more about the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit freighter.com/sports.
The 29th annual Arrowhead Invitational featured many of the area's top cross-country runners and teams.
Scott Babler tries to hang with the leaders in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
It's one of the top cross-country meets in the area, the 29th annual Arrowhead Cross Country Invitational. There's definitely a chill in the air for the spectators, but perfect conditions for the runners. With 18 schools and 216 varsity runners, this meet is as good as it gets outside the state finals.
Early in the day when we saw it was going to be cool like this, we knew that that was extremely favorable conditions for fast times. The course is in great shape, and there's just a great field out here.
The girls got first crack at this 5K wooded course and did not disappoint with some excellent times. It became a two-girl race fairly early as Shorewood's Morgan Florsheim and Camille Davra of Whitefish Bay pulled away from the pack. But it was Florsheim, our featured student athlete, with a strong finishing kick as she took home top honors. Her time an outstanding 17 minutes, 35 seconds.
My coach was telling me as I was going into the woods that she was right there, and it really definitely pushed me, and I was excited to race her because I knew I was going to be able to run a fast time against her.
Davra led the Blue Dukes to the team title with her second place finish.
I just knew that Morgan would be someone that I would have to watch out for during the race, and obviously she's very talented, and I'm really lucky to be able to run against her. So she definitely gave me a big challenge today.
On to the boys, and their race was much closer. As they neared the halfway point, Jack O'Neill of Cedarburg held a slight edge over Evan Ruthier, Sam Kuhlman, and Will Simons. But late in the going, it was Simons of Arrowhead grabbing the lead. After a quick peek at his pursuers, Will sprinted for a 15-minute, 24-second finish, just missing a Warhawk school record.
We all got out early. I was looking to the left, making sure I knew where they were. So we all just packed up, and around 2 mile, things started to string out. And about 800 left, I kind of took the race and, yeah, ran away with it, I guess.
It was a successful day for the host Warhawks as they added the boys' team title as well.
Thanks for joining us this week. And remember to watch us every Sunday night following the late local news on TMJ4. That's where you'll get the best in high school sports coverage. Till then, I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. See you next week on the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Better brands, bigger savings. By Pick and Save. New every day. By Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where sports medicine experts help athletes maximize their potential. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer.